Bring our fire guy out. Primordial Wave. Frost Shock. Ancestral Guidance. Spirit Walker's Grace. Stormkeeper. Lava Burst. Meteor Ascendance. Lightning Bolt. Swiftness. Lightning Bolt. Earth Shock. Very fast Lightning Bolt. Alright guys, we pretty much got like one shot to do this. We are blue screening of death, and we're pretty much just going to switch computers. Just because we do got another computer that we are going to switch for our streaming computer. Something is wrong with it, and it is now just blue screening. So we're just going to try to do this all in one go before it does again. Hopefully we can get it, or else we're just going to have to switch computers. You know what I mean? So, the War Within, Elemental Shaman, we're going Farseer. We're not going to be going Stormbringer this for right now. We're going to be going Farseer, even though we do like things about it, all that jazz. Right now, for what we're trying to do, we're going to be going Farseer. This is going to be focused around crit, Ascendance, and Volcanic Surge. The reason why is Ascendance increases the damage of Lava Burst by an amount equal to your critical strike chance. So we're going to be going for a hard cast Lava Burst, which is over here Volcanic Surge. It increases your damage by 30%. These are the two things we're going to be focusing on and buffing everything around. Ascendance is going to be the first one for Lava Burst. Stormkeeper is going to be the lightning bolt that's going to be after it, just because we want to utilize as much buffs as we can, and Master of the Elements gives us a lava burst cast, increase the next damage of your next nature by 15%. So we're going to be utilizing that combo right there. Stormkeeper is a very good one, even though it says 150, it's only 30% in PvP. Volcanic Surge, both buffs lightning and lava burst, so that's why we're going for both of those right there. We're going to be taking up Totem of Wrath, just because we're trying to buff everything that we can for it, both lava burst and lightning bolt. This does to both of them. For the lava burst, we also have 10 more up here, 5 right here from the flame tongue, flux melting, bread and butter 20, elemental equilibrium. Those ones right there are pretty much the main ones that are going to be buffing up Lava Burst. We also have, when you cast it, Power of the Maelstrom, it also gives you that 60% chance to get that extra Lightning Bolt. So that's why we want that one, because usually it does proc off that first cast, and then you just get that extra buff right there for it. For the Lava Burst, we usually would take Fire and Ice to buff it up that extra 3% as much as possible. Unfortunately, right now, all we have is just the green gear. And so this is the season, this is preseason, pretty much. Season hasn't started yet, so once it does, things might change a little bit, because they did switch up Mastery again. And so from what I read, they did buff it up about 35%. So by the time that this video is probably out, it'll probably be buffed up about 35%. And so we're going to be buffing up as much as possible those two elements, and then after that is going to be the Earth Shock. So we're going to be taking up Magma Chamber for that one. We're not going to be taking up Swelling Maelstrom, even though it does give us 50% increased Maelstrom and 5% Earth Shock damage. It's going to be at the end of the rotation, so that's why we're going to be trying to buff up both Lava and Lightning first. After will be Earth Shock. But since we're taking Primordial Capacity, it increases our maximum Maelstrom by 25%, giving us a total of 125. You only need 120 to get 2 Earth Shocks, and so that's why we're not going to take this one, and we're going to put it towards something else, which is going to be Storm Frenzy. Storm Frenzy, your next Chain Lightning or Lightning Bolt, has 40% reduced cast time after casting Earth Shock. Stacks up to 2 times. We did think about taking Mountains Will Fall, but we ended up going with Magma Chamber just because we wanted definite damage instead of a chance of damage. And so you can still take this one, play with it what you want. You can also take Lightning Rod, but we're going with Magma Chamber because it also gives us that waypoint so we can mess with Liquid Magma Totem. And we also made a new UI for that one right there, and we want to be able to utilize as many totems as we can, you know what I mean? And so we're taking up Liquid Magma Totem. We're liking that one for right now. For the Ascendance, we're taking that 60% or 60%, that 60-second reduced cast oh my god, that 60-second reduced cooldown. All right, so it's going to give us a 2-minute cooldown on Ascendant instead of the other one, Preeminence, which is your haste is increased by 25% while Ascendance is active. There's a reason why we're not taking that one, and we're not taking Splintered Elements, and we're not taking Shamanism. Now, Shamanism is very nice. We were so excited about that one. We thought this was going to be able to work with Splintered Elements and Preeminence. So we can finally have a fast case on the one-shot build. Unfortunately, only Shamanism will work for what we're trying to do, because Splintered Elements only works when you Primordial Wave and then you cast the Lava Burst and then you hit him with a Lava Burst, then you get the buff. We need that buff before, not after. You know what I mean? So that's why we're not taking this one up. Same thing with this one. It's only active while Ascendance is active. And it's like, no, we need that one before the Ascendance. And so that's why we're not taking that one either. And so since Shamanism is going to be the only one, it's not worth it. It's just only a little faster cast. So we want to be able to hit them and get it off. You know what I mean? And so we'd rather take the 15%. And that's why we're going straight for the damage. You can play with it how you'd want, do with how you feel, you know. But we're also going to be taking Nature's Fury, because that's going to be that 4%. So that's going to buff up both the lightning and the earth shock, you know what I mean. And so the other one that we're going to be looking at right now is Enhance Imbued, just because this one is pretty important. It increases your imbued weapons by 30%. Now, this right here is an imbued. It is Flame Tongue, and it increases the damage of it, not the actual spell thing of it, because it only increases it by 7%, but maybe that's 30% as a wide spectrum of it. I don't know. But what we want to talk about here is Thunderstrike Ward. Thunderstrike Ward. There's only a couple of abilities that I like in this whole game that would make me want to do certain things, and the reason why I play Shaman and not just Shaman, but specifically Elemental Shaman, is because of Stormkeeper. I love Stormkeeper for the sole reason of you can do that, bop, 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 and that's just the coolest thing that I like to do as an Elemental Shaman, you know what I mean? And so if you see me doing that bad boy, that's how you know that it's me. But now they also added a new thing, which is called Thunderstrike Ward, which I messed up and didn't know what it was. And I started lightning bolting a dummy for about 10 minutes and noticing that it was not proccing. So I just thought that the chances were very low. Come to find out that you got to actually press the button, and it's a buff. And you got to buff your shield with it, and then it actually does it. But once you start buffing your shield, that is my favorite animation now. Well, my second favorite. Stormkeeper is my first, and now you got the shield one. Dude, that is beautiful. I love that. All day, every day, I'm pressing that button. You know what I mean? But it also imbues your shield, so every time you lightning bolt, then you have a chance to hit the target with 2 thunder strikes for whatever nature damage that it is. And so that's just more damage added on your lightning bolt, so that just ups your damage. So that's why we're taking up that one as well. We're not taking up Eye of the Storm just because that 5 Maelstrom is not worth it. We're just going to put it towards something else like Flow of Power or the Lightning Conduit, you know what I mean? And so we're definitely just trying to buff up as much as we can. And with this rotation right here, you're not even going to need Eye of Storm, because you get exactly 60 Maelstrom for that Earth Shock at the end, which is very nice, you know what I mean? And so we're going to be taking up Farseer just because you're going to be having a lightning guy come out with your Stormkeeper. You're also going to be having a fire guy. That's where we're going to buff him up too. So it's a nice good hit, because that meteor and that stun, very important for our build. You're going to have Farseer, so you're going to have at least 2 ancestors come out with your whole thing. We want them to be hitting as hard as they can while they're active. Instead of calling out another one, we want them just to hit that hard when we're hitting hard, you know what I mean? And so we're also going to be taking 4 additional seconds, just because it can last that longer, rather than the Lava Burst 8% chance, just because if this was not Volcanic Surge, I would take this one, but since we're taking Volcanic Surge, we're only going to be casting Lava Burst so many times, you know what I mean? So I'd rather have the 4-second one, just because Ancestral Swiftness is on a 30-second cooldown, and if you have Nature Swiftness, these two together right here, then it calls an Ancestor to your side. If you don't have Nature Swiftness and you have Ancestral Swiftness and you use this, you just have your next damage and no Ancestor. So make sure to get this one. It's very nice. 30-second cooldown. It's a part of the rotation. All right. And so pretty much you want to pick what you would want to pick. We're going with Stone Bulwark Totem, just because that shit is awesome. I just found out, I think it only just works for me. I thought it was for everybody else too, but nope, it's just for me. We use Tremor Totem when it's needed. We also use Spirit Walker's Grace and the Immune for the one-shot build. Lightning Lasso, always awesome. Ancestral Guidance, part of the routine. Thunderstorm. We're taking up for now Wind Rush Totem, 2-minute cooldown. We're adding it into the mix just because we want Enhanced Imbued. We don't have to take it. We could put it somewhere else, but we want to add as many totems as we can for our utility, Batman style. You know what I mean? My bad if I'm just stumbling over my words. We got the blue screen of death. I'm trying to just get everything out before it does, so I can just have a clip and we can just make it happen and we can do it and we can get on with it, because this spec is going to be called the Diminished Glute. You know what I mean? And so without further ado, we're going to do the combo on the dummy right here. The combo is going to be pretty simple, basic how we had it before. All right, it's going to be same thing: Primordial Wave, Frost Shock. Well, you're going to bring out your fire guy. Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Ancestral Guidance, Spirit Walker's Grace, Stormkeeper, Lava Burst, 70% into the Lava Burst, Meteor from your pet, Ascendance, Lightning Bolt. That right there is the Dragonflight combo. You already know that one. Now we're going into the War Within. The new thing that we're going to be doing is that combo right there, and then continuing after the Lightning Bolt, you're going to Ancestral Guidance, or not Ancestral Guidance, Ancestral Swiftness, Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt. That's going to be the rotation right there, because you couldn't do that before. You could never Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt. You would have to Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. Now you can Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, instant Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, Earth Shock. And if you need it at the end, a very fast Lightning Bolt, regular Lightning Bolt, because of Storm Frenzy and Volcanic Surge. Alright? Alright. I'm going to bring the fire guy out. Let's get our stuff in here. Bam. Alright. We'll bring our fire guy out. Primordial Wave. Frost Shock. Ancestral Guidance. Spirit Walker's Grace. Stormkeeper. Lava Burst. Meteor. Ascendance. Lightning Bolt. Swiftness. Lightning Bolt. Earth Shock. Very fast Lightning Bolt. Check the log real quick. Where that bad boy pops, because I feel like it's going to pop right now. Primordial Wave, Frost Shock activated. Crit for 258, nice. All pet damage right here in the beginning. And this is what I mean. Now that we're hitting the PvP dummy, we're getting the right numbers right here. Because I swear, I was hitting for like 1,000,000 on the bad boy. And so 900, 700, 300, and this is why the overloads don't really matter, because look, it only hit for 152. You see what I'm saying? That's why we're not really going to be focusing on mastery, but we'll see what happens when they do the thing. It regularly hit for 1.4 million. Imagine the crit, because this is what I mean. Like when I'm hitting the PvP dummy, it's different from that dungeon one right there. But now that we got it, we got the right numbers, it's hitting all right. Lava Burst for 800. Lightning Bolt crit right here. Whatever that is right there, added up, that's like 2 million something. All right, just on that one Lightning Bolt. More overloads right here. Earth Shock didn't crit, but it hit for 851. We'll take it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, and that's pretty much the build that we're gonna be going for. We're going to test it right now to see what we can do, but that's pretty much the damage right there for this build. Oh my god, fucking stun. son. Not the one shot, but... Boom. God damn it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, a fucking wow, dude. What? That's fucking bullshit, dude. Bullshit. You fucking asshole, monk. Perfect stun right at the shit. I thought I had it right there. Unbelievable. Fucking karma. Boom! There it is, right there. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Ah, yes, yes, dude. That was the clip, cause that was the lava burst, the instant lava burst, the swift. Hell yeah, dude. Mm-hmm.